Hey guys, it's your girl Riah monay. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, welcome. So today's video, we're going to be doing, I'm going to be telling you guys about my adoption experience. And no, I'm not adopted. I actually gave my daughter up for adoption. She's my fourth child. And I'm here to explain it because I had posted a picture of all four of my kids on Instagram, and it was this girl. It was like weird, but I don't know. Anyway, it was weird. She asked me, she said, "Hey, you got beautiful kids." I was like, "Thank you." And then she was like, "Oh, but I just got somebody called me. But I just got one question. Why? Hold on. Let me put it on vibrate. She said, "Why do you not post pictures of all your kids?" And I was like, wait, I was confused at first. And she was like, you have four, but you only post pictures of three of them out of four. And she also said that she remembered me from Facebook. So I tried to look her up on Facebook. I didn't see her, so it was kind of weird. But anyway, I'm on here to explain it for the ones that don't know. For the ones that do, you gotta understand the situation, my story behind it. So for the ones that don't know, I'm here to explain it. Even though I don't have to, but I feel like I should in a way, if that makes sense. So yes, I'm gonna do. So if you wanna know my story, then keep. Okay, so basically started out last year, and it was the beginning of last year, and because I had her in September, so it was the beginning of last year. Found out I was pregnant. When I found out I was pregnant, I was already 3 months, and I hid it. I hid it from my family because at the time, some of my family and everything, I hid it because honestly, I was planning on getting an abortion, And the only reason why that came to my head is because I already had 3 kids. I had just had my son. He wasn't even a year old yet. He wasn't even 8 months yet, So it was like kind of hard for me. And then the father of my kids weren't in the picture, So it was kind of like I was left at a standstill, like, okay, what do you do from here? And then the situation came, I'm not going to get into details about this, but the situation came up to where we had to move. And then I eventually broke down, told my mom, whatever, about I'm pregnant, whatever, what I was planning on doing. She didn't agree with that, but she did say that if I chose to, mother, parent the baby, or, give her for adoption. So basically, she supported me on that. And then I contacted an agency, and I set up a meeting with them. So when I set up the meeting, at this time when the day of the meeting came, I was at a hotel. So I was at a hotel, sat down, discussed it. And it wasn't too, hard or just awkward because the lady that I actually met with was a friend of the family. So it was kind of like, familiar thing. So I sat down, talked to her, and we went over some paperwork or whatever. And so, yeah, we did that. And she left. We scheduled another appointment for like 2 weeks out. And I was just kind of thinking, because at this time, when we met up, I just had hit my 4-month mark. So it went to like the months was going by real fast. And then, so it came a time where the hotel that we were staying at, they didn't do weekly rates. They only did daily. So we had to switch to, a different hotel. And I skipped the part. The reason of me doing it, it was kind of like, okay, Riah, right now, before I left the house right now, in my mind, it was like, risk losing the 3 kids that you have, honestly, and not having them, because at the time I didn't know where I was going to go with them. So it was like risk losing them or making a sacrifice. And at the time I had no problem with the baby. I didn't know the baby. Well, you know what I'm saying, my daughter, and it was just like how can I put it? I don't want to say the wrong thing, but it was kind of like a them or her, you know, it was kind of like that situation. And so I chose to do what I thought was best for the baby that I was carrying and the 3 that I already had. So that was my decision. That's what I made. So okay, back to where I was at. We ended up switching hotels. At this hotel, the people, well, the agency helped us get into the hotel. They was helping us every week, and they would help with like other miscellaneous stuff as well. So it wasn't like, it was not for the money. It was not for, you know what I'm saying, because I didn't want my daughter. Lord knows that if I could go back in time and make it to where I was able to keep her and I was in a position to keep her, then yeah, you're damn right, I would go back and keep my daughter. But it just, the timing was off, and yeah, it was my fault. I only had myself to blame because I knew laying down could get me pregnant, and I wasn't protecting myself like I should have been, and that's on me. But at the same time, when things happen, you got, you know what I'm saying, you got to make a decision, you know, and that was the decision that I chose to make. So when we're at the hotel that they helped us get into, we got the hotel, we was there for a while, whatever, and through the whole process, the whole time of us being there, I met a family, nice, decent family, and I love them. I'm not going to say their names, you know what I'm saying, due to privacy purposes, but I will insert a picture right here of my daughter, and if it's okay with them, once after this video, if it's okay with them, I'll show them as well. So yeah, it was just kind of like, it was kind of like a emotional thing. I went after we left the hotel. I went to we moved into a house, and that's where everything like happened. Like, I ended up going to the hospital to get induced, found out she was breached, had to do emergency C-section. So when I'm in a C-section, you know, if you ever had a C-section, they put you up under anesthesia, you're knocked out. So when I came to, my baby was in a nursery the whole time. So it was kind of like I saw her after I left the hospital and went home, and that was basically it. But I'm not saying this to put anyone down that's thinking about doing an adoption. If you're thinking about it, I'll tell you, do all your research. Make sure that you're mentally ready for the whole experience, because I still deal with thoughts and feelings on a daily basis about the whole situation. But I honestly feel that I made the best decision overall. And I honestly don't regret it, because she's well taken care of, she's well loved, you know, the family loves her dearly, and they still let me be involved with everything. They send me pictures, videos, we video chat, you know what I'm saying, plan on meeting up soon. So it's just a lot that, you know, you have to consider when wanting to give a child for adoption if you're not ready to parent the child. So it was hard. It was hard, like when it first happened, and they left, went back home, and I'm stuck healing, dealing with the pain, and it's just like, it would be different if I would have seen my baby there. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, well, this is the reason. She's the reason why I'm going through all this pain. You know what I'm saying? I did this, you know what I'm saying, for her. Whatever I went through this for her to bring her here. You know what I'm saying? I think it would have been a lot better. But considering she wasn't there, it was like pain on top of pain. So it was rough. It was difficult, but I had my family there, so I was okay. And it took me a long time. I'm still dealing with, like I said, still dealing with certain, you know, feelings and thoughts and everything. But like I said, at the end of the day, I feel like I made the right decision. So that's basically it. I'm just gonna probably wrap it up right here. I didn't do this video to get emotional. I didn't do it to get pity or sorrow or nothing like that. I know I may have some negative comments, I may have good comments, but at the end of the day, I feel like I did what's best for my daughter. Like, I didn't want to take her through the struggle as to where, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that I didn't have anything. It's just that the position I was in at the time, I didn't have the means to provide for her on top of the 3 that I was already providing for her, you know what I'm saying? Plus looking out for myself. And I just feel like overall I made the right decision. You know, people would have their opinions on what I should have did or what I shouldn't have did. But hey, that's just life, you know what I'm saying? You gotta take the good with the bad and move on. So yeah. This smells so good. Anyway, lip gloss and lashes. Bye, Riah. Shop with me. But anyway, that concludes this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.